want to welcome all our live stream viewers tuning in tonight for Thursday Night Thunder. About to get started here. We got a great heat of independent tonight. Stacked them deep. We're running a B main there. Got a good turnout of stock guys, and Mr. Chad buckling out here with his mod buggy, trying to get these boys to step up another level. And I don't blame them. Time for these boys to get moving fast. Tough to do here at Newred Hobbies. This is for the size and power of these cars place, and it's a challenge to get around here really fast. So I want to thank you for tuning in. We got an awesome crowd of sportsmen tonight as well, and the stadium truck guys are back out for a change, so good to see them. Let's tune into the show. All right, boys and girls, let's see what we got here. All right, I need Mr. Austin to check in one more time for me, please. Sorry about that. He's good to go. All right, boys and girls, we're going to let Mr. Chad lead us off here. He's on the sheets. That order, nothing doing. You can't hear me? All right. Uh-oh, the air compressor's on. Don't blame Blake. It's not his fault. All right, Chad on the tone in lesson 5. O'Hara. Van Neersen. Butts. Schmidt. And Austin. Here we go. Time to shake and bake. All right, that's a little better. All right, let's see what we got here. This is combined class, so scoring maybe a little goofy on the screen. Mr. Buckland dropping a 16-1. Butts with a 15-1. Austin with a 15-1. Van Neersen 14-9. The new fast man right now. Caution going up the step up. Schmidt dropped a 15-4 that time by, and O'Hara has a 15-6. If you're just tuning in, this is the last week in this direction. Next week, we're changing up back to the other way, adjusting some jumps. Mr. Howell, hoping to see us all Saturday. Yes, sir, I hope. All right, it's Austin on a 19.506, but he is not in a lead. He is in like 4th place for the buggy guy, the stock guys. It's Mr. Van Neersen on a 25.11. Schmidt on a 5.15. Kermit back 1.3. Had a long lap there. Is going to hurt him. See if he can't recover. For Howell, it is outdoor oval Saturday. Wags did a bang-up job on the outdoor oval track. Is you have a little bit of water down there in the infield. Caution in the stoplight. Caution in the stoplight. Track is draining. Awesome. Halfway drivers, halfway. Up next, independent buggy heat 1 of 2. That's going to be Blake, Robert, Denzu, Bill, and Josh. O'Hara, new fast lap, 15-2. Kermit now showing the way on a 25-13. Zach back 7/10. Your leader, Kermit, somewhere out there. Rocking the white body tonight. He's messing with me. And now the thing's got purple on the front of it. Wow. Purple nose, white tail, your leader right now. Van Neersen in second at the line. All black is probably a little shinier than O'Hara's in the dark black car. Zachary in the blue and orange. Cat out there. The light blue car. And drivers in that next race, please put your car in staging and line up on that ramp behind the driver's stand. Caution on the step up. We're clear. You heard it there, 1 to go. The line is a battle between Austin and Kermit, both on a 25-11, difference of less than 1/10. Schmidt, 3rd overall. O'Hara, 4th. Van Neersen, 4th. O'Hara, 5th. And Chad back a couple seconds. Rounding out the field right now. Got the big power in there. Caution on the step up. Caution on the step up. And that's one of our leaders getting tied up in it. That is time, drivers. Race it out. Race it out. Great job from Benjamin helping the car over the stand. Van Neersen's done. O'Hara's done. Everybody else keep going. Schmidt's done. Chad is done. Looking for Austin and Kermit to finish it out. Here they come. And shut it down. Wow, Austin setting a new fast lap on the last lap. 14.875. Looks like he's going to take that 20 and 5:10. Butts 5:11. Van Neersen 19.5 flat. Schmidt 5:02. O'Hara 5:07. And Buckland 5:14. About hot and heavy. Now, this may be the class of the night. There's 11 of them, and these boys have been putting on a heck of a show. All right, looking for a check from Dentsu and Blake. And Mr. O'Hara, TQ in the marshalling tonight. Thank you, sir. All my drivers are checked in. We're just waiting on our marshal. Still got about 15 seconds before I start getting about things. Oh man, I need to get the bingo card set up. Alright, Zach, take the arm aside. Or Van Neer, take the arm aside. One of you guys go help out Austin down there at the far end. Gentlemen, let's roll them off, bring them up to speed. You got 1:45 on the clock. Turn and burn. Alright, jump over that bingo card real quick. I got the free spot for sure. Just tuning in, we do play a little bingo RC bingo here. Left side is my card, right side is the whole list. Keep that list in mind. Nobody was not ready for the last race. Good right now. All right, drivers, let's get them behind the line. The order for this one's going to be Blake, Robert, Denzu, Bill, and Josh. Who we missing? Mr. Mark, I need you out here down the arm sign, please. Thank you, sir. Once again, Mr. Blake on the tone in less than 5. Etzel. Garcia. Boss. And Hall call the ball. Oh, we got somebody stuffing here. We had a couple of guys stuffing on that first corner. This is supposed to be the fast group, technically. Seeded the heats here by fast lap from practice, so move things around. Technically was the fast group. Caution in the sweeper. Kelvin's getting a thank you, sir. The old webcam. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. Netzel showing the way. Hall back. 6.5 at the line. Denzu 9/10 in third. Bill back a quarter second in fourth. Blake back 1 second in fifth. Caution in the sweeper. Marco, you're heading up early. We're going to have the next heat checked for weight. Mr. Dobson. Earbud. Mr. McDaniel, can I get you to weight check our next heat? Scale right over here. Can I have you do weight check for weight? Should have to turn it on if it's already measurements are there. Got to put the car on it. It should all be good. Nobody's underweight unless you're trying. It's Netzel out there in the lead. Oh, and he gets kerfluffled with, let's see, who is that? That was Netzel, maybe. Netzel across the line with a 16.4. That was Blake in the pink now. Finally painted his car. He was running stealth car for the last couple weeks. Heat 2 of independent stock buggy. Head over to the weight scale there. At the end of the table. It's the near wall. McDaniel will check your weight for you. All right, boys and girls, 1:35 to go. Up next, Ross, Brian, Chuck, Aaron, Jake, Smith, and John Marco. Gentlemen, you need to go over to the scales here by the door. Mr. Chuck, pick your car back up. Got a scale over here. We're going weight tech tonight. Weight tech right around the corner. He did? All right. You may have changed your car, sir. We never know. Mr. McDaniel's going to do the scale. Should be standing over. Yes, if you're just tuning in, bought a new scale. AC powered, everything. No more battery junk. We're not doing that stuff anymore. It's time to step up. Calibration weights. "25 seconds go. It's Netzel on a 19-lap run. 5:03. Garcia to second now. Hall in third by about 2.5 seconds overall. Voss back 8 seconds in fourth with a new fast lap of a 15.9 that time by. Mr. Blake in fifth right now. Netzel is your leader with the yellow and pink and orange. Race it out, gentlemen. Keep going. Blake is done. Robert's done. Garcia's done. Voss is done. Looking for Hall to finish out. Here he comes. Down the front straightaway. Cross the line. Shut it down. Mr. Josh Hall throwing a heater down there. 15.5. That is a fast lap for the race. Netzel taking it though. 19.503. Garcia 18.503. Hall 504. Bill 17.501. Blake 505. Everybody pretty close there in the fast laps. Fast times were between 15.5 and 15.8. Mr. Jordan asking about 21.5 class. I think in October we'll look at doing that. Right now, probably not. Thank you, Mr. James. Appreciate it. And I've just got here. Wait till about. We'll see. Never know. All right, let's see what we got here. All my drivers are checked in. It is warm out. Please stay hydrated. Go see Uncle Mike down there. Sell something to drink. We also have a water cooler up here just underneath me. Alright, still looking for a couple more marshals. These guys are ready to rock and roll. See Mr. Bill out there, Mr. Blake out there, looking for Mr. Netzel, looking for who else? Mr. Garcia. And all right, gentlemen, I'm going to turn you loose. We'll get one more marshal out here in just a moment. Roll them off. You got 120 on the clock. Spread yourselves out. 120 on that clock. We'll get Mr. Josh out here in a minute. I know he was running a second class as well and having a shake and bake out there. Like Mr. Josh can. What? I don't have one right now. All right, if you want to. I take it easy through the corkscrew, guys. Mr. Hall gonna bucket out of his car. He's runs around buckets in his car. I wonder why. Nah, he does fish and aquatic stuff, so I understand. Could have been a body. You never know. Well, Billy. Alright, while we wait for Mr. Hall to get that bucket real quick, the order will be Ross, Brian, Chuck, Aaron, Jake, and John. So we had 5 in the first heat, 6 in this one. Remember, we'll lock 6 into that A main. 2 will bump up from a B. Here he comes, just a walking down the street, singing "Do Why Diddy." All right, gentlemen, once again, Ross gonna lead us off here in less than 5. Seckel, Leinbach, Ron Smith, Jake Smith, and John Marcotte. I see these boys can do. Burn TQ Netzel 19503. But he had an 18,515 or better. Ross coming back out here after a while, doing a lot of home improvements. Show me some pictures, looking really nice. Caution on step up. Clear. All right, for 3 laps, Aaron Smith showing the way. 18,503. Let's see if we can't find him out there. Down the front straightaway, he should be coming somewhere out there. Got that. Probably looks silver or gray on your screen. It's purple. John in the all white. Chuck. Oh, behind you, Hall. Brian in the all green. Oh, and he rolls it over. That's an interesting spot. Gonna hit the instant replay. Caution the sweeper. Caution the sweeper. Good save by Chuck there. One more stuck in the pipe. Got a dead car. Caution on the tabletop. Caution on the step up. Oh, we got a kerfluffle. Jake now taking him to the top spot at the moment. John taking it back. And it looks like Seckel dropping out from second at the time. Was on a 17,518. That would put him 7th. Mr. O'Hara. Do I have the truck weight out there? I'm pretty sure I do. All right, 308 down, 150 to go. John showing the way, crossing the line there, and then all white. Aaron and Chuck battling out for that second spot now. Aaron taking over there. He's back 12 seconds behind our leader, but Chuck's back less than a tenth. Caution on the big table. Mr. Voss out there with his cat-like reflexes, proving you don't have to be young to be fast. Trying to get out of the way there. Appreciate the sportsmanship. Ross had a 17.3. That was his new fast lap last time by. Let's see what he's got here. 18.9. 16 lap run here. 5.16 for Ross. Marcotte dropping a 15.9. 18.515. It's going to put him 4th overall right now. It's John, Aaron, Chuck, Jake, Ross. Pretty kind of separated here by a little bit now. Stock truck, you need to head to tech. Joe O'Hara's going to run truck tech there for weight. New fast lap 16.9. Poor Denzu getting a workout there in the middle of the track. At his time, drivers keep going. Caution at the stoplight. Chuck is done. John, keep going. Ross is done. Looking for John to finish out here, and here he comes. Watch out, guys. Put it down. John taking 18.5.16. Going to put it fourth overall. Aaron was 17.5.15. Going to line up seventh at the moment. Chuck with 16.5.02. Putting it eighth. Jake, 16 laps. Going to put it ninth. Ross with 16 laps. Going to put it 10th at the moment. All right, once again, trucks, you guys should be going across the scale there with Mr. O'Hara. Let's get them down and checked in. They're good. Thank you, sir. Who was that? Was that Dobson? See, check in for me one more time. All right. Oh, here comes our marshals. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Just looking for Netzel to get out here and check it in. Here he comes. All right, as soon as Robert gets out there and checked in, we'll turn him loose. Uh-oh. All right, gentlemen, face the right direction. Turn them loose. You got a minute 45. Set on the table, John. All right, gentlemen, 45 seconds left in this one. Caution at the stoplight. Yep, gentlemen, you got to be on that, right on that cone there. That's fortunately one of those trouble spots. It's hard to make it all gel all the time. And looks like Mr. Hall needs a little all right, if you're watching online, pick your winner for this one. We haven't had Stadium Truck out here in a couple weeks. I don't know who's really going to take it. A bunch of fast guys up there, but I know Mr. Hall's got the biggest hill to climb here with that short course. He's out there getting it done, and I appreciate that. All right, your order is Van Neersen, Netzel, Dobson, Butts, and Hall. Go. You okay up there? All right, here we go. Netzel, Dobson, Butts, and Hall. I think everybody's running 13.5 out here. Let's see. Woo! Somebody's getting hot and heavy out there with that throttle. think that was Netzel. Trying to drift that thing. Caution going and step up. Butts across the line. He's running dark gray. Dobson running a slightly lighter gray. I think Van Neerson's got the white backing. Fancy thing. Caution after the last tabletop. Oh, Butts going for a rodeo. Dobson fast lap last time by 17-2. Van Neerson's got a 15-6. Butts 16-0. Hall 16-6. And Netzel 16-2. Oh, Netzel throwing it in there. He's no mercy. Sweep the leg. Just about halfway. There it is, halfway. Oh, you're a race leader going over the wrong side of the pipe, if I'm not mistaken. Running all these cars. Two gray trucks out there. I mean, they're almost identical. All right, just about two to go. Sportsmen start heading to staging. That's going to be Benjamin, James, CJ, Kelvin, and Anthony. Again, head to staging. It's Mark, Kermit, Josh, back 9.8, Netzel 8.5 and fourth. Dobson trying to run them all down right now. Van Neerson just dropping a 15-2, new fast lap for the group. Chuck out there putting these younger boys to shame right now. It's like, I didn't skip no leg day. $45 seconds. Van Neerson, Butts back 5.5. Josh behind him by 2 laps at the line. Netzel back 9.9 in fourth. And Mr. Dobson back another couple more in fifth. He had a long lap there. Could have been 2 laps. Race it out, drivers. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Dobson, you're done. Robert's done. Van Neerson's done. Here comes Josh. He's done. Looking for Kermit to finish out here. Here he comes. And shut it down. Wow, Kermit setting a new fast lap. 15.6 for himself on that last lap. Mark Van Neerson going to hold on by just under a second. over Kermit Butts, both 19 laps there. Van Neersen 5:12, Butts 5:13. Paul was 17, Netzel was 17, back 3.3, and Mr. Dobson with 15. All right, sportsman, let's get him checked in. Look at that. All my sportsmen are ready to rock and roll. Do appreciate it, guys. Mr. Netzel's car looking all loose out there. You can tell he's on island time. Uh-oh, looks like we're looking for some parts. Gentlemen, who are we missing out here? I need my marshals. Mark's heading out here. Butts is out here. C's out here. Ensel's out here. All right, gentlemen, let's face the right direction and roll them off. Got 1:30 on the clock, Marshall. Racer. Mr. Charles asked, why don't I get alerts that you're live anymore? You, sir, need to double check your subscription. Watching on Facebook, check your like status, I guess. I don't know. I know I got my YouTube notification, so. Like McDaniel had to take it off there for a moment. We got ourselves an Anthony Smith sighting. I think he's stocking up for the point series. We'll see. All right, drivers, getting back to staging there. Last call for any adjustments. The order for this one's going to be Benjamin, James, CJ, Kelvin, and Anthony. Benjamin on the tone in less than 5. McDaniel. Soderlund. Kelvin. Anthony. And we're off and running. Got 4 buggies and Mr. CJ out here rocking the tracks. This stadium truck. That's a Stampede. That thing's probably as old as he is. He's been racing it for like 20 years now. That's probably the same body used to race with us at the ORCCC. Back in like 2000. Caution on the step up. Benjamin at 18.2, James 19.8, Anthony just dropped a 22.9. Some new fast laps for those drivers. DJ's got a 20.1, Kelvin 18.5. All right, 3 laps into this, Kelvin showing the way. 16 lap pace, 5:10. Benjamin in second by 1.6. CJ back 1.1. Anthony 4.5 in fourth. And James less than a tenth behind him in fifth. Oh, we got a couple kerfluffles out there. Caution in the sweeper. That was Benjamin. Currently back a second behind CJ now. It's going to change things up here. I just heard a Ric Flair sighting out there. Oh, CJ caught up on the corkscrew. Or the keyhole, excuse me. James testing out the strength of those new Losi parts. 245 down, 2:10 to go. Kelvin showing the way. Got that gray car with the light blue nose on it, if I'm not mistaken. Anthony to second now. CJ to third. James to fourth. Ben to fifth. Separated by just about a lap. The last race in the first round, we will be taking a 20-minute break and get started back up at about 8:25 for round 2. Track will be open for the first 10 minutes. Do some maintenance. Mr. Ben cutting the track there, getting a nice 15.6 out of it. One heat of sportsmen today, so they're all in the A main right now. Just about 1 minute to go. Kelvin, Benjamin, Anthony, James, CJ. Oh man, CJ just hip checked Benjamin into the wall. "20 seconds, drivers." Dobson getting a workout down there. "5 seconds. Race it out, drivers. Keep going, keep going. James is done. Ben is done. CJ's done. Looking for the other two. Oh, that's your leader. Anthony's done. Looking for Kelvin here. And shut it down. Kelvin going to take it. Set in TQ 16.515. Benjamin 15.509. Technically cut the track there. So probably a 5-second penalty on that, but we'll see how round 2 goes. Anthony back 15.510, like 1.6 seconds here, so that could change things up for the mains. James with 14 laps in 5:02, and CJ 14 in 5:06. All right, boys and girls, once again, 8:25 for round 2. All right, boys and girls, time for round 2. Sorry about that little delay. Had some track repairs to do. Doc Buggy, open 2 wheels, get them down and checked in. Chad, Austin, Kermit, Mark, Zach, and Sean. Marshals will be Kelvin, Benjamin, Anthony, James, and CJ. Gentlemen, to the track, please. All right, boys and girls, we got our marshals out there. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Looking for my 2-wheel guys to get them checked in. Will Hagee tuning in tonight. Mr. Wags tuning in. Appreciate it all. Get them checked in, guys. Let's get them checked in. ASAP. Get you turned loose here. Looking for Chad. Are you out there, sir? Here he comes. Mr. Mark, check it in. Zach is making a last-minute adjustment here. Gentlemen, going to face the right direction. Turn them loose. You got a minute on the clock. Caution on the step up. Clear. FYI to our drivers out there, we did patch a couple spots in the track, so they may be a little soft or a little damp out there the first couple laps. All right, so Zach needs a minute's grace. I'm pretty sure that's on my bingo card there. Played for unready racer on your card. That's going to be a bingo card. All right, while we're waiting for him, the order will be, we'll let Mr. Chad go again first. It's going to be Austin, Kermit, Mark, Zach, and Sean. What? 2. I have to look at it later. All right, gentlemen. Minute's grace is up. We need to get him to the track. Mr. Zach, check it in. Take a lap. All right, once again, the order will be Chad, Austin, Kermit, Mark, Zachary, and Sean. Mr. Chad on the tone, less than 5. Austin. Kermit, Mark, Zach, and Sean. All right, round two finally underway here after a slight delay. Where's McDaniel at? You know what? We're going to have Mr. Jeff do it this round. Mr. Jeff, can I spare you for a few moments? Can I get you to do weight tech? Like, what? Somebody not in that class do the weight tech. Caution on the step up. At the line, it is Mr. Austin, 20 and 506. Kermit, 5'10", back 8/10 there. Zachary back 2.9 and third. O'Hara back 1 set. Now make that Van Neersen back 1 second. O'Hara back another second. Buckland ahead of his old time of 5:14. He's on a 19.506 right now. We'll have to check the other sheets for the other guys. Oh, TQ is 20 and 5'10". They're definitely ahead of that right now. Kermit Butts showing that by about 2 seconds over the first round time. Kermit, your leader in that pink and black. There, give him some room here. Austin in second. Zach in the blue and orange in third. Van Neersen in the gray. We're going to call it light black. Austin. No, that's Chad in the light blue. I thought I had white. Oh, Buckland up on 2 wheels. Zachary, the 15-1, backs up with the 15-7. Great battle here between Austin and Kermit, separated by half a second of the line now. Austin to the lead with a 14.8, new fast lap. Butts with a 14.9. Van Neersen just dropped his fast lap of a 15.1. Anthony out there with the fancy footwork. Good job. O'Hara 15-1, Van Neersen another 15-1. Caution on the tabletop. My next heat, you guys got to go to the tech. Do a weight tech on that group. Need somebody to do it. Mr. Ross, do you want to tech weight for him? Can I get you to tech weight for this group? All right, one to go once again. Blake, Robert, Denzu, Bill, and Josh. Bring them to the Mr. Ross. Going to do weight tech for you. You guys missed out in the first round. We're going to do you on the second one. There'll be 5 cars coming to you, Ross. It's Mr. Butts at the line by 1.2 over Austin. Van Neersen back a little bit in third. O'Hara in fourth. Zachary pulling it off. Chad right on O'Hara's tail. Race it out, guys. Race it out. Chad is done. Mark is done. Austin's done. Kermit's done. Looking for O'Hara. Finish this one out. Marshall's hold your position. Once again, if you're in the next race, Chad, Blake, the race is not over yet, buddy. And shut it down. Once again, everybody in this next race, you need to go to Tech to see Mr. Ross over here in Tech. He's scaling your car. Mr. Butt's taking that one 20-5-10. Austin 5-11. Van Neersen 19-5 flat. Missed it by 9/10. Chad with 5-08. O'Hara 5-13. Zach out after 14. Once again, if you guys didn't go through Tech, Mr. Ross is going to let me know, and you're all on double secret probation. Comes the crew. Thank you, gentlemen. Slow down, guys. The red light is on. All right, as soon as we get one more marshal out here, we'll turn you loose. So right now, your top 6. Robert, Denzu, Josh, John, Bill, and Blake at the moment. So Aaron, Chuck, Jake, Ross, and Brian got to turn up the heat in this second round. All right, gentlemen, looking for my marshals. I got 3 out here. I know some of these guys are running a couple classes. I understand. We're work together here. I need somebody on the bucket, somebody on the other bucket, and turn them loose, guys. They're all fired. Oh, somebody's clipping the pipe. Mr. Steve Downey tuning in saying Robert has this one. He's the top qualifier right now, so it doesn't really matter for him. He's got a lap on the field at the moment. So Robert's got a TQ in 19-503. Let's get him to the staging down at the far end, guys. Once again, Mr. Netzel has a 19-503 TQ right now. Denzu 18-503. Then on down from there. So, order's going to be Robert, Denzu, Josh, Bill, and Blake. Let's watch your position. Robert on the tone in less than 5. Denzu. Josh. Bill. And Blake. Oh, Bill getting caught up on the tabletop. Going a little hot in there. All right, your leader, Mr. Natzel. Oh, getting it wrong in the keyhole. We're going to hit the instant replay on that. Oh, I was too early. Imagine that. This is why we can't have nice things. After 120, Denzu to the lead by less than a tenth over Netzel. Hall back 2 seconds in third. Blake behind him by 6/10 now. Here comes Bill. He's back 6 seconds. Netzel to 15-4. Garcia 15-9. Hall just dropped to 16-1. Blake 16-8. Bill 16-8. I'm thinking it might be time for old Netzel to start stepping up here to the big boys. Turning some heaters out here. 15-4 backs up with a 15-7. Oh man, Netzel through the step up, step down. So sweet there. We're on track here for a record lap. Ooh, a little wide on that final corner. Down the front straightaway goes. 15 flat. Shake and bake. Out of Mr. Netzel. He felt that one too. He was trying to keep it tight on that pipe. On a 19.505, that is still off TQ here a little bit. That early kerfluffle's costing him. Garcia back in second by 6 seconds. Bill behind Blake by 7 seconds. Blake back a 1.5 behind Josh, who's 4.5 behind Denzu. Third, respectively. Blake with a new fast lap of a 16-1, rocking the all pink out there. $140 to go, $140 to go up next. Heat 2 of Independent. Ross, Brian, Chuck, Aaron, Jake, and John. 2 staging. Oh, we got a couple upside down right meow. On it like white on rice. With Uno Momento. $40 seconds ago. Netzel now on a TQ run. Stuffs it into the keyhole. Can recover from that. Hall in second now over Denzu by less than a tenth. Josh cross line. Now Josh back 9/10 in third. $10 seconds to go. Caution on the step up. As Mr. Blake. That could be a change of position here. Robert, you're done. Denzu's done. Bill is done. Shut him down. Shut him down. Robert Netzel taking it. Lighten up the beacon. New TQ. 19.502. Denzu 18.505, not improving his time. Josh Hall 18.507, not improving his time. Mr. Blake with a 17 lap run, missed that 18 laps by 4/10, bumping up 1 spot to 5th. Bill with a 17 lap run, also missing that 18 lap run by 8/10, bumping up, improving his time, but dropping down to 6 overall right meow. So let's see what happens with the second group. All right, Mr. Seckel, check in one more time for me if you're up there. All my drivers are checked in. Mr. Charles tuning in saying those are some fast indies. Yeah, there's a couple guys out there. Mr. Netzel, we got to like talk about him moving up. That's just 19,502. Let's see where that's going to put him overall compared to the big boys. That would have put him fourth or fifth in the first round. That would have put him fourth in the second round. All right, we got some marshals out there. Gentlemen, bring them up to speed. You got 150 on the clock. Turn and burn. And we got Ric Flair sighting out there. All right, gentlemen, let's start getting them over to staging. The order's going to be John, Aaron, Chuck, Jake, Ross, and Brian. Once again, right now, your top six locked in: Robert, Denzu, Josh, John, Blake, and Bill at the moment. That sixth place time is 17 laps and 5 flat. So you gotta be up there on the times there. 17 flat or better. All right, Mr. John on the tone in less than 5. Aaron, Chuck, Jake, Ross, and Brian. Chad, come see me a second. Chad Buckland. Chad, come see me when you got a second. All right, minute 20 into this one. John showing the way in the all-white buggy. Chuck Leinbach in second. Jake Smith in another white buggy, last I heard. In third. Seckle and Green in fourth, back 5.8 right now on a 17.516. He's got to find some time. Caution by the stoplight. We're clear. That was second place. John on a long lap here as well now. 19 second lap there. Chuck on a long one. That's going to shake things up here. Now Jake Smith to the top spot. 18.509. That's going to put him fourth. Oh, good recovery there from Seckle. Almost got stuff. Caution onto the front straightaway. And we're clear. Now it looks like John might be going back to the top spot. Jake back 1 second. Battle of the white cars right now with Chuck in third. Here he goes. He's back 8.5. Seckle. Somewhere out there. Here he comes. Seckle behind Chuck by 4.9. Aaron back 4.4 in fifth. Ross behind him a little bit more. Got to shake a lot of rust off here. Hasn't raced in probably 6 months, I think. Seems like. Appreciate the sportsmanship. John with a new fast lap, 16 flat. Jake has a 16.8. Chuck 16.4. Seckle 16.5. Aaron 16.7. Ross 16.7. We got a train going on out there. Oh, one upside down. They're going to make Blake work for this one. And that was one of our white cars. I think that was Jake, unfortunately. Drop back 2.9 behind Chuck in second. Down to third. Everybody improving their time except Aaron right now. Mr. John working on a fourth place qualifying right now. Chuck on a seventh. He's got to find a little bit more to get away from that BQ. Oh, John or Jake impatient there behind Ross. Behind you, Bill. Oh, that was Seckle. At a 16.4, new fast lap too. Jake just threw down a 13.0 somewhere, somehow. Race it out, drivers. John is done. Aaron is done. Everybody else keep going. Keep going. Jake is done. Green car's hot. Green car's hot. Looking for Chuck, Brian, and Ross. Cross line, you're going to be done. Chuck is done. Ross is done. Looking for Brian to finish out here. Green car still hot. Here he comes. And shut it down. Woo, shake and bake. John taking that 18.505. Chuck 18.516. Both of those gentlemen locking their spots into the A main. Fourth and fifth, respectively. Jake with 17.504, bumping up one spot to eighth. And we'll look at the times there, see if that's going to matter at all. Right now, it doesn't. As far as starting in the B main. Seckle with 17.516, gonna put it 10th. Aaron finishing out with his fast lap of 16.4. 16 laps, not improving his time. And Ross improving his time, but losing one spot right now. All right, trucks, let's get them down and checked in. Sportsmen, listen up. You guys will be going through a weight tech here. Mr. Chad will be doing it towards the end of this race. So once again, sportsmen, you guys will be doing a weight tech. He'll check you guys for the class you belong to. Sheets over there. It's got all the weights on it. But since we're starting up a point series, you definitely need to make sure you're somewhere you need to be. All right, let's see here. All right, looking at Jake's time here, even if he ran the average lap there, it's still not going to change anything. He's going to stay 8th overall, so nothing to worry about there. All right, who we missing out here? I've got a couple. Gentlemen, roll them off. Get one more out here in just a moment. Once again, sportsman, at about 2-minute mark, we'll call you over to the weight. Mr. Chad will weigh you per the vehicle you have. All right, my drivers look like they're about ready to rock and roll. Let's get them back to staging, gentlemen. The order is going to be Mark, Kermit, Josh, Robert, and C. Current TQ 19 and 512, set by Mr. Mark in the first round. Everybody's in the A on this one, so nothing to worry about there. Let's put on a good show. Let's have a good race, gentlemen. Enjoy it. Truck's always fun. It's usually better when it's mod truck, but I know you guys can't handle it. I'll mess with you. Mark on the tone in lesson 5. Kermit. Josh. Robert. And C, call the ball. Here we go. All right, dropping some new fast laps there. Butts with a 15.9. Van Eersen 16.5. Anthony. Caution entering the final corner, guys. We got a little boulder out there. Fine, it's gone. All right, 145 down, 3:15 to go. Kermit showing the way on a TQ run. Netzel behind him by 1.5, beating the old TQ as well. He's got the fast lap of a 15.3. Van Eersen back 10.5. Josh behind him in 4th. Dobson back 3.3 in 5th. All new fast lap 17.0. 230 down, 230 to go. Up next, Sportsman. Start heading to tech. Mr. Chad's going to scale you out. Baby. Oh, Hall's got an issue. Check the tie rod. Check the tie rod. And looks like he's gonna get back in it here. Good job, guys. Good sportsmanship. Appreciate it. Oh, Hall going too hot in there. Right now, Kermit, Robert, and C proving their times. Caution at the stoplight. We got a kerfluff over by the stoplight. Kermit Butt still showing the way on a 19.503. That is new TQ pace here. Rocking one of the gray bodies out there. And Nearson having a heck of a run there. I think he might have missed a lap. Not going to change anything at the moment. Caution on the step up. "20 seconds. Fast laps, Butts 15.4, Netzel 15.1 that time by Mr. Nearson. 15.5, C with a 17.4. And C had a long lap there, 29. 13-second lap minimum. Nobody's missing a lap here. It's from my end. Kermit, you're done. Missed it by 2.3. Van Neerson's done. Robert's done. Everybody's done. Oh, C, keep going. C, keep going. One more. Marshals, hold your position. You got one more lap out here from C. Improve, hopefully, his qualifying time here was that way. And shut it down. Mr. Kermit Butts lighting up the TQ beacon, 19.502, picking it up by almost 10 seconds there. Netzel with 18.5 flat, going to bump up a spot to third. Van Neerson going to stay second overall with a 17.506. C. Dobson with 16.520, bumping up his fifth place qualifying time, but still at the bottom of the charts, unfortunately. Mr. Hall with a 15 lap run. Had a tie rod issue there and not improving his time, still going to stay fourth. All right, now you may check them in, drivers. Soderlin cross line one time. Nice wheelie, sir. There we go. Drivers, slow down. The red light is on. Marshals are coming out there. All right, listen up, boys and girls. If you have some medals, want credit, take your medals back for credit, $1 a piece. Registration only. If you have one of our medals, we'll take them $1 a piece, face value. For registration only. All right, still looking for a couple more marshals. Here comes Mr. Mark. Thank you, sir. Gonna take one of our infield spots. We're gonna turn you guys loose, so don't wreck on the other one. All right, gentlemen, rolled off. You got a minute 20. You had one job. We're going to have to talk with CJ and figure out how old that truck is, because I'm pretty sure that's still the original one he had. He's popping wheelies with that at a dead start. Oh, watch out, coming onto the straightaway. We got one upside down. All right, looks like they're ready to rock and roll. The order will be Kelvin, Benjamin, Anthony, James, and CJ. Kelvin on the tone in less than 5. Ben. Anthony. Whoever crossed line, go. James, you're already on clock, buddy. Go, go, go. DJ. Give him a chance to get a couple laps in. We'll go in that race order. James turned a new fast lap, 19.9. Kelvin at 19.2. But Anthony to the top of the charts here on a 16.509. CJ in second by just over 2/10. Uh-oh. C got them earbuds in again. All right, so far, CJ and Anthony have the old TQ with 16.515. CJ rocking that Traxxas Stampede out there down the back short chute. That's your leader in the truck. He's putting it to these guys right now. Now Anthony looking to take it back here, and CJ is going to drop an 18.9. Says, no, not up in here. Back a half a second, Mr. Anthony. Kelvin back 2 seconds in third. James in fourth. Benjamin back 12 seconds in fifth right now. CJ dropping a 19.3 to Anthony's 19.6. Oh, man, Mr. James doing that regularly. That's the one thing about consistency. You can work on that. You can build upon that. CJ just cranking out an 18.5. He's like, I'm finally starting to shake this rust off, boys. Watch out. Oh, Ben trying to shortcut that new corner. At an 18 flat. Anthony 18.8. Wads it up underneath Van Neersen there in the keyhole. 3 down, 2 to go. Final race of qualifying here. Again, we'll take another 20-minute break after this. We'll get started about 9:40 with the mains. Once again, 9:40 for the mains. B main independent will be the first race. Let you know who that is as soon as I can. Basically, go look at the second round from the second heat on the screen over there on the tablet, and that'll tell you who's in the A. Oh no, CJ having a kerfluffle. Was on a 16-lap run, 5:14. That was ahead of TQ by about a second. Hopefully that's not like the original battery in it. Anthony, new fast lap 18.5, comes back with a 21.3, though. He's in second by 1.5 behind Kelvin. James in third. Benjamin back 2 seconds in fourth. .25 seconds. Benjamin dropping a 17.8. He's told me he's had a couple of those in practice. And you guys giving C a workout down there. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Benjamin is done. Everybody should be done this time by, let's see, Mr. Anthony had 18.3 last time by, into the lead now. Kelvin is done. Oh, that's going to hurt. How is your leader getting tangled up there? Shut it down. Kelvin going to hold on there with that last lap. That 24 from Anthony killed him there, unfortunately. Kelvin, 16.518. Going to hold on to that first round TQ. Anthony with 16.521, bumping up one spot to second. Mr. James with a 15-lap run, going to improve his time but stay fourth. Benjamin with 14 laps, going to stay third. And CJ showing the way out there for a while. And looks like we're going to have to talk about a little blue pill. A little performance enhancement. It's all good. All right, drivers, I'm going to get the main set up here, and then the track will be open for practice. All right, your top six locked into independent stock buggy A main: Robert Netzel, Denzu Garcia, Josh Hall, John Marcotte, Chuck Leinbach, and Blake M. B main drivers, you will be up first: Bill Voss, Jake Smith, Aaron Smith, Brian Seckel, Ross Reed. Once again, Bill, Jake, Aaron, Brian, and Ross, you guys are B main. You will be the first guys up in the mains. Once again, it'll be round 940, 945. Let's see. Once again, Chuck, you're in the A. Once again, independent buggy B main: Bill Voss, Jake Smith, Aaron Smith, Brian Seckel, Ross Reed. Hey, Chuck, can you bring me the heat sheet? It's on the board up there. Thank you, sir. All right, boys and girls, we're going to try something a little here. We got ourselves a nice little drone. Mr. Sticks is going to be flying, not in the pits, guys. He's going to be flying across the pits here. We're going to try it out, see if we can't get this thing to work. All right, Mr. Sticks, anytime you're ready. Not seeing anything hooked up right now. Still don't think she's working, man. Need more power. All right, boys and girls, let's pull that thing off the track. Finish the lap you're on. Track is now closed. Oh boy, we got Mr. Sticks up in here now. We might get some video off of that. Quite seeing anything, Sticks. Oh, here we go. No, nothing yet. All right, Mike. Sticks, we'll have to worry about it later. All right, boys and girls, B main. Let's start bringing them out here. Sticks is going to back on out of the building, and unfortunately, we'll get the drone working next time. We'll try that maybe tomorrow when we got a downtime or something. Oh well. All right, boys and girls, looking for my marshals. Independent stock buggy A main will be our marshal. Start heading on out there. B main, let's get him down and checked in. Keep in mind, we did patch a couple spots out there, so there's going to be a couple spots a little moist. Again, A mainers independent, need you out here on a marshalling post. We're working on having drone vision for the races and all that, buddy. All right, gentlemen, let's bring them up to speed. You got just over 2 minutes on the clock. Remember, we patched a couple spots out there. Give yourself plenty of room. A couple more marshals out there in just a second. Should be 6 of them. No problem out there. Have a couple guys running back to back between the second race and the third race, if I'm not mistaken. Get some marshals out there for that. Volunteers. Alright, Mr. Netzel's out there looking for Denzu. Josh Hall is out there. John's out there. Chuck is out there. I think it's even Anthony out there. Looking for Blake. Blake or Denzu, I need you gentlemen out there. Blake, help out Mr. Chuck down at the far end. Chuck's going all Captain Morgan on us. Blake, go help out Chuck down at the far end. Put the young guy down there with him. Oh, Mr. Denzu is going to come out here. He's on double secret probation. Help out Mr. John here by the stoplight. Why we have 2 cones in those positions? That's because they need 2 marshals. All right, drivers, let's get them to the grid. Your BQ right now, Mr. Bill Voss, going to bring us up to the front spot. Lining up second is going to be Jake Smith. Third will be Aaron Smith. Fourth will be Brian Seckel. And rounding out the field, Mr. Ross Reed. All right, gentlemen, just a reminder, especially for Ross, who hasn't been here in a while, we do have a restart rule here. You guys got to keep it clean all the way to the Newred Hobbies logo going up the step up. We have 2 cars or more kerfluffled up, and we'll do a restart. I have to do more than one of those. Somebody's going to the back of the field after that second start. Not hard. Let's keep it clean. Top 2 bump into that A main. 5 minutes on the clock. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. Here we go. Somebody got scared. Clean and green. That was Brian. See if he can't do like Frank the Tank and keep his composure here. Get back into this one. Not to be the fastest guy, but you can't be third. Ooh, up on 2 wheels. Oh, rolls it over. Looks like that was Jake. Not from State Farm, by the way. It's Bill and Aaron out. Top 2 spots. Ross to third now from the 5th. And he gets in a little kerfluffle there. Brian going to get by him as well. It's Jake. Jake back up to second. Aaron dropping down to third. One down, 4 to go. Pick up our leader coming down the front straightaway now. He's stretching out that lead like he does the elastic in his underwear. Here comes Jake. Back 5.4, but Aaron's 9/10 behind him. Along with Brian back 1 second. We got a battle for that transfer spot going down the back short chute. White car currently in it. Ross had a new fast lap, 18.5 last time by. Steps with a 17.0. Mr. Dexter Smith tuning in here. Cheering on Brian. Goes across the line. Jake. Oh, they're having a little kerfluffle here. Aaron holding on to third. Brian battling out with him, back 2.5 now. Jake had a problem. Aaron all over him now. Nobody wants that final transfer spot, I think. Could just be the pressure. Brian, Aaron, and Ross all separated here by about 2 seconds. They're 4.2 behind Jake for that transfer spot. Comes Jake across the line in the white car. Seckle now to third. Aaron to fourth. Here comes Ross. Caution in the keyhole. That was Ross getting tangled up there. Oh, he gets sent accidentally. Bill, one old man to another, says, take that. Aaron dropping a 15.9. That is a fast lap for the group. By a long shot, so we may have to go back to the tapes. Oh, he just tries to put the elbow on Seckle. Man, that was a little rough. Pays for it. Caution at that final jump. And your leader getting it wrong on the step up. Seckle to second now. And Jake to third. Aaron fourth. Ross down a lap right now. Ross doing great. Not an easy layout to get down in one night. Caution in the sweeper. That was Aaron from that third spot. Now, Jake all over back of Ross, but not enough for that second spot. He's still got to find some time here. Second place, Brian coming down the front straightaway in that green car. Up next, our open two-wheel and pro stock buggy. Get him a staging, gentlemen. Bill dropping a 16.6 new fast lap for himself. Seckle back 6.5 with 30 seconds to go. Looking for third. Here he comes. He's back 7.7. Seckle just got to keep it clean. $15. Jake and Aaron battling out on the clock. 3.7 at the line between them. Oh, we got one upside down in the keyhole. Race it to the line. That was Jake. Brian, you're done. Locked into that A main. Bill's done. Ross is done. Jake and Aaron shut it down. Bill Voss, 18.512. Brian Seckle, 17.503. Gentlemen, you're bumping up to the last race of the night. Race number 5. Jake had 17 laps back, 11 seconds. Aaron back 1 second and fourth. Ross down a lap. Woo. And that's race 5. All right, Pro, Stock Buggy, and Mod Buggy down and check them in. All right, looking for a check-in from Zach and Sean. Everybody else good to go? And then we need, who are we missing for marshals? There was 5 of them out there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, gentlemen, start facing the right direction and bring them up to speed. You got a minute 30 on the clock. Turn and burn. $30 to go. All right, get all my marshals out there. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. All right, looks like they're happy with what they have. We're going to move Mr. Buckland back to where he's supposed to be. Your top qualifier should be Austin Craig. Give me 1 second here. Was me the All right, should be Kermit Butts 20. Excuse me, 20 and 510. Austin. I don't know. This is all jacked up. So whatever you guys saw on the sheet out there is correct. I don't have a way to see it, unfortunately. So we'll go with that. All right, gentlemen. 6 minutes on the clock. You know the deal. Let's keep it clean. Whatever's on the sheet, I don't know. So wherever Chad fits in time, you can put him wherever. Chad's in there somewhere. Poor Chad. I just want to race you guys, man. That's what I see, the same thing, but I don't know where Chad fits in on that. Either way, everybody's all going on the tone in less than 55. Good start, good start. Shake and bake. Here we go. Got a train running down the front straightaway. Star here looks like. Oh no, Kermit's got the purple and white body on now. Dropping back. Oh, Bill will have to step up, step up. Plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time. We're only 45 seconds into this one. See some hero laps. Oh, we got one to the sweeper. It's Austin, Zach, Chad to third now. O'Hara, Kermit, and comes Mark. Long lap from Mark there. Leaders crossing the line by 3/10 apart. Nose to tail through the keyhole. Oh, that was your leader. He didn't wait for the marshal. He just, oh no, deep breath, deep breath. That's going to change things up here a little bit. Now Austin dropping to the back. Let's see if he can. He's got some fast laps in him. We can throw some heaters down and get back in there. Zachary Schmidt, your leader in the blue and orange. Entering the keyhole. Chad buckling all over him here. Kermit up to third now. Van Neersen to fourth. Austin to fifth. O'Hara dropping back to sixth. 2 down, 4 to go. Oh, Schmidt comes up short on that final jump. Chad to the lead now. Kermit back, 2.1 at the line. He's 3 seconds behind our leader. Mark back 2.7. Austin 2.3. O'Hara coming across the line now. He's back 4.6. Chad dropping a new fast lap, 14.7. Zachary, then Kermit. Top three still separated by 3.3 at the line. Now 3.8. Buckland turning up a notch here with a 14.6. Running a 24 lap pace. Zachary showing the way for stock buggy. Back 2.5 behind Chad. Kermit behind him by 1.4 now. Going up the step up. Oh, over the top. I didn't see who hit who. It looks like somebody got sideways. And it looks like Zach's pulling it off there. Go back to the tape to see that. Kermit now to the lead for Pro Stock. Van Neersen behind him by 6/10. That is a battle for position, Kermit. Caution in the keyhole. One more. Chad getting involved with Sean a little bit. That's going to tighten up the field some more. Caution behind you. Bill, right behind you. Voss. 1:10 to go. It's Chad. Kermit leading the pro stock guys. Mark by 6/10. Austin behind him by 4/10. Tightening up down the front straightaway they go. You heard it there, 1 to go. Through the keyhole, up the step up. Ooh, Van Neersen almost taking his left front off. Kermit crossing the line. Top three separated by 1 second. Up next, stock truck. We got some guys running back to back. We'll take an extra minute or two here between these, and we will need a couple volunteer marshals. Mr. Buckland out front here on the way to an overall victory in this one. Kermit still showing the way here. Crossing the line by 1.3 over Austin. In the white car now, Van Neersen dropping to third, back half a second. 5 seconds to go. This is going to be it here. Race it to the line. Kermit going to take that one. Austin in second. Mark third. Looking for O'Hara and Buckland to finish out here. Here comes Buckland. Going to win overall. And looking for Sean. Shut it down. Once again, Chad taking it from Mod and overall. Kermit, top spot for Pro Stock. Austin second by 1 second. Van Neersen back half a second. Top three, 1.5 apart. Awesome job there. And Sean in fourth. Zach out after 12. Woo, shake and bake. All right, I'm going to tack an extra minute on the clock here, or two, for some of these guys running back to back. We will need a couple of volunteer marshals to help us out, so step on up, earn yourself some RC karma. All right, we're going to need, once again, a couple of volunteers to help us out. We got Mr. Chad out there. Mr. Austin's already out there. I got 4 trucks and only 2 checked in. Who else is out there? Thank you, Mark. I'm looking for Kermit and C to check in. Everybody else is checked in. C, so I'm guessing Kermit's still coming out. Plenty of time, sir. You need a couple of volunteer marshals. Step on up, earn yourself some RC karma. Get some of these young guys out here. Anthony's coming out. Thank you, sir. Take the keyhole for now. Gentlemen, I'm going to turn you loose. You got 1:40 on the clock. Roll them off, roll them off. Get one more marshal out here in just a minute. All right, drivers, let's get them to the grid. Your top qualifier, 19 laps, 5:02, Mr. Kermit Butts. Lining up second, Mark Van Neersen. Third, Robert Netzel. Fourth, Josh Hall. And rounding out the field, Mr. C. Dobson. That's good. That'll be fine. All right, gentlemen, 6 minutes on the clock. Time to visualize an attack for a stock truck. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. Here we go. Oh, Mark trying to take it close. Netzel getting the raw end of that one, I think. He was right behind him. Nowhere to go. Hall up to second already in the short course. Definitely tell that stadium truck's got a little more left-right in it. Hall does with that heavy body. Hall trying to get on the Kermit Butts racing team here as a affiliate. Oh, Hall getting it sideways, bouncing off the walls, jumping some pipes. Drop down a few spots here. Ooh, Kermit having a little trouble now. Van Neersen all over his tail. Van Neersen hero lap, 15.9. Netzel back 2.3, Hall 0.8, and Clarence 1.9. Caution on the step up, and we're clear. Kermit Butts, new hero lap 15.0 last time by. Comes by again with a 15.3. Van Neersen 15.7, new fast lap back 2.4. Netzel to 15.1, new fast lap. Hall 16.3, that's a new fast lap. Oh, Anthony, right in front of you. Just got to keep our composure. $240 down, 320 go. Anthony behind you. Butts with a 14.9. On a 23 lap run here, 6:04 crossing the line. Van Neersen with a 15.4 trying to run him down here, 2.8 back. Mark testing out the soft walls there. Not so soft. See, new fast lap 16.7 out of nowhere. Backs up with a 16.9. Looks like he's starting to get it down a little better. Just about 4 down, 2 to go. That was not an official cowbell moment there. Close. 150 to go. Rocking a 23 lap pace for your leader crossing the line there in that gray truck. Mark 15-1. He's back 9 seconds right now. Caution on this tabletop there. And it's clear with 1:10 to go. Oh, we got a little kerfluffle. And Kermit on a long lap here, 18-second lap. Josh behind him by 2 laps. In third, looking for Van Neersen on a long lap as well, potentially. The 16.6, easy seconds to go. Just got to keep it clean. And Netzel and Hall battling out here for that 3rd spot. 10 seconds to go. I'm not sure going to get another lap. I think it's going to be it right here. We'll see. Hall makes it. Race it to the line. You cross, you're done. Mark is done. Kermit's done. Taking the victory. 23.606. Mark with 22. Robert's going to hold on to that podium spot with 21 laps. C is done. Looking for Josh here. And Josh going to stay 4th. Kermit 23, Mark 22, Robert and Josh 21 laps, and C with 20. Forget, guys, at the end of all this, we will have some podium pictures. All right, sportsmen, let's get them down and checked in. All right, boys, let's bring them up to speed. You got, I'll put about 45 seconds on the clock. Turn them loose. You guys had one job. Not hit each other. All right, gentlemen, let's get them to the grid. Starting at top spot, your top qualifier, Calvin Aponte, 16 laps, 5:15. Lining up second, going to be Anthony Smothers. Third, Benjamin Rosa. Fourth, James McDaniel. Fifth, CJ Soderland. And looking for CJ here for a second. You need a minute, or is this terminal? Dexter tuning in says he's looking forward to racing next Thursday, so if you boys got it, bring it. Mr. Dexter says he's coming. All right, looks like CJ is out. Get to return that transponder, sir. That's unfortunate, man. We just had to get him some gears so he can get running. And he was moving there pretty fast. So, all right, drivers, 6 minutes on the clock. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. Benjamin trying to go in there deep and paid the price. Step up on the step up. Help me, baby Jesus. Oh, now he's going to make it. Well, he told me you weren't. Now I feel bad. Alright, so it looks like CJ did make it out there. His best friend told me he wasn't making it. See if CJ can throw some hero laps in here. Caution, start finish line. Comes your leaders across line. Calvin, oh, we got a kerfluffle over the final jump. Take it wide onto that straightaway. And we're clear. Oh, James getting tied up in the pipe there. Calvin stretching this one out. Cross line with a 19.4. He's on a 19-lap run, 6:17. Benjamin to second now. New fast lap, 18.5 for the race. James back 4.3. That was Anthony having a problem coming on the straightaway. Oh, he forgot to turn at the the SKRC sign. Anthony's rocking a B5M still. Get that thing dialed a little better. Definitely be competitive with that. Two down, 4 to go. Calvin, Benjamin, James, Anthony, CJ. CJ dropping a 19.4 last time by. Now an 18.7. Tires are finally starting to come up the temperature here for him. Oh, somebody sticks in the pipe there. I think that was Anthony. Herman out there trying to do some fancy footwork. James now to second. Benjamin dropping a third. CJ dropping another new fast lap. 18.6. That's 3/10 off the fast lap of the race. CJ's got to make that back. Caution on front straight. Caution on front straight. Wow. Got to wait a little longer next time on that, Benjamin. Anthony dropping 18.2 last time by. New fast lap for him. CJ back 7.5 behind Anthony. caution behind Josh. Ben getting caught up there on the keyhole. CJ back 6.5 now. James getting tangled up there. DJ another new fast lap, 18.5. Caution on that first table or that second tabletop. And a couple guys getting tangled up over there with the track itself. Caution the sweeper. Go high through the sweeper. High, high, high. We're clear. 125 to go. Up next, independent stock buggy. A-Main. Uno momento. CJ up to third now. James dropping back to fifth. $40 seconds to go. This is well past the previous time CJ came up short. Gonna take the podium here if he can keep it up with 30 seconds to go. Anthony back 7 seconds. James 1.4 behind him for that battle for that fourth spot. Kelvin, Benjamin, CJ back 3.2 in third. 15 seconds to go. Anthony 7.5 in fourth. James back 4 seconds in fifth. Race it out, drivers. When you cross the line, you are done. Here comes Kelvin crossing the line. No, that's Anthony is done. Here comes your winner, crossing the line. Kelvin is done. James is done. CJ taking the second spot on the last lap over Benjamin by 1.6. Woo, shut it down. Kelvin, CJ, Benjamin, all on the podium tonight. Anthony and James with 17 laps, about 9 seconds between them there. Woo, shake and bake. All right, gentlemen, put your cards on the table. Return transponders. Head back out to Marshall. We got the big show now. I need all those drivers out Marshall, please, and or a volunteer to when it hurt. And somebody's wrecked already. Guys, the only thing you need to do is cross the start finish line and park it. That's that simple. What a comeback from CJ. Starts a lap down, comes back to finish on the podium. All right, all my drivers are checked in. I need my marshals in position. Gentlemen, come on down. All right, just looking for Anthony to get out here. Looks like Anthony's got the middle bucket. Mr. CJ is going to take the ARMA sign. All right, drivers, let's get them facing the right direction. Bring them up to speed. You got a minute 45 on the clock. Once again, Mr. Anthony to the center bucket. Daryl Ricer tuning in saying, great racing. We're trying to provide it. Gentlemen, do not drive backwards under these conditions. That red light is not on. We got one little pebble on top of the step up there. Does anybody see that? We can get that out of the way. Mr. Anthony. Mr. Anthony. There's a little pebble on the tabletop there. Can we pick that up real quick? Thank you, sir. All right, gentlemen, let's get them to the grid. Your top qualifier, 19502, Robert Netzel. Come on down. Line it up second, Densu Garcia. Third, Josh Hall. Fourth, John Marcotte. Fifth, Chuck Leinbach. Sixth, Blake M. And bumping up from the B main, Bill Voss and Brian Seckel. Once again, Robert, Denzu, Josh, John, Chuck, and Blake, Bill, and Brian. All right, drivers, 6 minutes on the clock here. Don't make me decide the race for you. Gentlemen, everybody on the tone in less than 5. Restart, guys. Restart. Holy moly. Once again, everybody check in and then line back up, please. Check in and line back up. I need a check from Chuck and Bill. Check from Chuck and Bill. All right, gentlemen, we'll try this again. Less than 5. Wow. No, no, no. Back him up. Back him up. That's twice now he's jumped. All right, here we go, gentlemen. Now he's asleep. Well, you can't say he jumped this time, so. We are clean and green. You just got to give yourself some room. And getting tied up in that first lap kerfluffle. Chuck and Brian got magnets on their cars. They're just tied to each other right now. Oh, your leader, kerfluffled in the keyhole. Mr. James, just move the bucket away and stand up. It's just way easier. John showing the way. Blake, Denzu, Josh, Bill, Robert, Chuck, and Brian. All right, we'll see what Robert can do here. He's got to turn it up a notch. John dropping a 15.9. He's a white car going up the step up. Blake to second from that 6th spot. Josh in 3rd. Oh, Bill upside down, falling off the step up. Few feet apart from everybody. Everybody's kind of racing everybody right now. Caution in the stoplight. Time, guys. You got to make the smart move here. Go. All right, it's... Oh, they get tied up. Caution the keyhole. Caution the keyhole. It was John, Josh, Blake, and Robert, but that's changed up here a little bit. Edsel to 3rd now. Denzu to 4th. Blake to 5th. Bill to 6th. Chuck in 7th. Brian with that 26, unfortunately. Some bad luck out there. Some of these boys All new fast lap 16.0. Backs up with a 61. Netzel with a 15.509 that time. Caution, enter in the infield. Enter in the infield. That was Denzu. Was in fourth. Caution on the ski jump. Remember, guys, pick the car up, get out of the way, set it down to the side, let him. Oh, he's done. I think Bill might. No. Oh, Bill had a tie rod issue there. John, Robert, Josh, Denzu, Blake, Bill, Chuck, and Brian at the line here. .350 down, 2:10 to go. Caution the sweeper, caution the keyhole. .135 to go. Marcoach showing the way. Netzel in second by 4 seconds. Denzu in third. Blake in fourth by 2 seconds. Bill back 8/10 in fifth. Chuck trying to run him down. Brian back 16 seconds in seventh. Denzel, Denzu, Blake all running 1-2 or nose to tail here through the infield. They're in second, third, fourth, and fifth, trying to get to that top spot here. Oh, you picked a fine time to leave me loose wheel. Who was that? Was that Marco? I think our leader's wheels just fell off. And he did. Down the sheet he goes. Oh, Netzel. And looks like Chuck getting a little tangled up there. 15 seconds to go. You could have sworn there was like $500 on the line in this one. These guys are just out for blood tonight. I am like beside myself right now. Race it to the line. Looking for a couple more. And shut it down. Robert Netzel somehow coming back to the front. Blake in second. Denzu in third. Bill to fourth. Chuck fifth. John going to end up, I don't know, 6 or 7 here. Seckel probably going to take over. No, I think John's going to hold on to 6th. Brian 7th. And Josh 8th. All right, that's it for Thursday Night Thunder. I want to thank all our live stream viewers for tuning in. If you weren't entertained, I don't know what's wrong with you. I mean, that was some amazing excitement out there anyways. All right, drivers, give me about 2 minutes. I'll be out there with the awards. So if you're top 3 or TQ, be on out there and we'll take some photos. Thanks for tuning in, live streamers, and we'll see you Saturday sometime.